Having worked here the last 10 years, I think I've had opportunities here in this trust that I wouldn't have had elsewhere. I've been encouraged by colleagues, especially my medical colleagues, to pursue things like the fellowship. I would not have applied for a fellowship on my own. It was because I was encouraged to do so. I would not have necessarily considered myself a leader, and I've been told by my colleagues that I make a good leader. With this encouragement, I was able to pursue these things and work as a clinical lead, work as an associate director of clinical studies, manage non-medical prescribers. All these things and opportunities I've had, I would not have felt confident about previously when I was working at other trusts.
There is lots of opportunity to get involved in medical education, which is key for recruitment and retention and training the next generation of doctors. The medical school, I think, is extremely important, and there are lots of opportunities to get involved in teaching medical students. You could become a PBL tutor, you could teach psychiatry in Humber as part of one of our teaching teams. You can get involved with interviews, so interviewing prospective students for the Whole York Medical School, get involved with examining. I, for 7 years, sat on the HIMSS admissions committee. So there's lots of things you can get involved with which can add to the quality of your career. And I think Humber would allow you to do that.
I myself recently going back into management, is being supported to do the National NHS Leadership Academy, and it's an opportunity which the Trust is supporting me to do without even me going forward to ask for it. So there's also the PROUD program, which we ask a lot of doctors to be involved so that they can develop themselves. So what I'm saying is that there's a lot of ample opportunity to develop yourself in different ways: teaching, academic, research, management, and as a clinician.
Since I've come to Humber, it's been such a welcoming experience. So I've been involved in medical student teaching, research, special interest sessions, all sorts. There's so many opportunities, and because everybody knows each other, it's easy to approach a senior and say, I'm quite interested in this, do you think I could follow you around for a little bit or do some shadowing with you? And I think everyone would be very keen to have someone showing an interest.
I am an educational and clinical supervisor, and in my role, basically I train young doctors and psychiatrists, and it is quite rewarding to see a lot of them carrying on with their careers through, from their training on to becoming consultants in the Trust. And probably that is the ultimate proof that the education provided by the Trust is attractive enough for them to carry on with their careers through in the Trust.
I'm interested in higher education and learning more, so I think for me learning never stops. So I've asked to enroll in a distance course, and the Trust has helped me. That was one way that I could still keep connected and feel that I'm developing, and the Trust has helped me with that. So
I hope to stay with the Trust for the foreseeable future. I want to finish my registrar training off here and hopefully snare a consultant post immediately after. I know there are various opportunities, and looking at some of the consultants who've worked here for quite some time, I know that they've moved around and tried different things and really found their niche, and that's what I'd like to do here as well.
I'm really passionate about medical education, and the Trust supports medical education. It's important for the recruitment and the retention of doctors, but importantly, if you've got an active medical education department, then you are training the next generation of psychiatrists.
A personal reflection, over my 4 years in Humber, I've been well resourced and I've had all the opportunities to develop myself from a professional perspective to do the job that I need you to do. I'm incredibly grateful for those opportunities, and the one thing that I will commit to you as the medical director is that you will have the same opportunities that I have had to develop your career so that you feel that coming to work here in Humber is fulfilling for you.